Today we're here talking about Mr. Norm's Garage and what we're doing to the new Super Challengers, the new Legends Edition cars, and our two Demon projects. Last year we signed a license agreement with Mr. Norm, and we are bringing out both classic cars and new Challengers and new trucks. And behind me we have a new SRT8 Challenger that we're actually converting into a Barracuda or a CUDA model. We're going through and changing the look of the Challenger into a CUDA looking model. We've developed a new rear fascia panel and new quarter panels that we add to the car. And all those conversions will get done here at my shop in Hudson, Florida. The nice thing that we're doing, again, with the Super Challengers, we have a bunch of upgrades that we can offer the average person. They don't have to have a Mr. Norm's car to get our upgrades. They can give us a phone call. You know, we've got a couple of different suspension packages, one that lowers a car 1.5 inches, another one that can lower it up to 3 inches. Anything that we offer on one of these cars, we could sell individually to a client if they would want it. The nice thing about the Super Challengers and Super CUDAs is it's only going to be 100 of each. So it's giving some collectability and some exclusivity to, you know, having a Super Challenger or Super CUDA. And then the other model that we've announced is the Legends Edition, and the Legends Edition is pretty much on the wild side of things. We're going in and redesigning the entire rear suspension and the entire drivetrain, and we have fabricated a complete new rear subframe section, incorporating a triangulated 4-link with a Dana 60 rear end, and the client gets his choice of rear end gears. We're only building 12 Legends Challengers and only 12 Legends CUDAs. We actually have two Demons going on right now, and we are actually going to create the super stock Demon that Chrysler had plans to build but never built. And then at the same time, we're going to build a modern representation of the Demon. That's here at my shop in our modern Demon. We're going to put our front suspension under it, our rear suspension. You know, it's going to drive like a modern day car but look like an old 71 Demon. It's going to be real cool. One of the big things that Mr. Norm's Garage is trying to really get out and show the public, they could take their existing car, maybe a car that they restored 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but they're not happy with the way it drives. They'll move the steering wheel from 10 to 2, and the car still goes straight down the road. Well, when you bring your car into us and you do that, you're changing lanes now. We have a front end suspension kit that we install into it that changes the entire front suspension to everything tubular. We do away with the torsion bars on the old Mopars. We put coilovers. We go from having a big old bulky steering box to putting a rack and pinion, power rack and pinion, just like you'd find in a brand new car. I've been lucky to get a great crew, and most of my employees have been with me a long time. They love to work on these kind of cars. They love the old cars. They love working on the new cars. You know, it's not a job to them, it's more of a passion. All the guys have a passion for the cars. And anyone can turn a wrench, you know, at a dealership. You know, what we do is try to make these cars extra special, and we need to find the right people. All of these cool projects that Mr. Norm's Garage is building that we're looking at today are being built for the SEMA trade show in November this year, 2009. Feel free to look at mrnormsgarage.com and v8tv.net to check out all the progress. We're going to be bringing it to you all year long.